Greetings. So, yeah, welcome to yoga in my bedroom. Take a block or a book or something, if you got one. Take a sit down. If you haven't got a blanket to put between your feet and your legs, you can just use a jumper. That's what I use. You just sort of wrap it super cash between the legs and the feet. I'm sliding my buttock flesh away from my sitting bones. I'm doing that mindfully, with attention, so that I've got this lovely deep anchored sense of the base of the pelvis, bones down there, sat on the ground, feet a little further forward than the pelvis, and the groins. There's a little space here. Get my hands in there, feet aren't super close in. Coming into Sukhasana. Su ease, ka space, Sanskrit translation. It's not my speciality, Sanskrit, although I have some teachers who are much better than me, so I learned from them. So thank you to those teachers. And then we'll just take a short practice together. Sitting, slowing down. Checking in with ourselves a little bit. We can do that in a couple of different ways. Through the breath. Noticing the tummy. There's a little firm, little gripping here. So I'm going to take a couple of deeper abdominal breaths. This sort of slowing down and longer, deep abdominal breathing. As a lovely friend of mine said to me, I say lovely many, many times during a yoga class, so I have to watch it today. Try not to say it again, otherwise it just becomes another habit. So there's a very profound effect on the autonomic nervous system. Well, you might see the autonomic nervous system as kind of two branches from the trunk. On one side, you've got the restful, safe, secure, commonly called parasympathetic. And on the other side, you've got the sort of agitated, hypervigilant, alert. Do I need to run away from something? Or am I paralyzed with fear? And so these deep abdominal breaths, they help move us over to the parasympathetic. We're sending signals, seeds of safety into our body. Addressing maybe some underlying anxiety or stress or whatever might be there. And perhaps that's why again and again different wisdom traditions, really from across the globe and the ages, point to the breath as being a foundational aspect of, many different kinds and types of practice. Because it's an anchor. It's a place we can take refuge and find our way back home to ourselves again, so we can find our way back to a more restful branch of the nervous system. We may use longer, deeper breaths to help self-soothe. And, we may deepen that sense of connection by taking our hands, bringing one to the chest and one to the tummy. And feeling into the space between the palms, the literal, the kind of length of the torso. And just following breath as it moves from the hand on the tummy to the hand on the chest, exploring the space between. And then in Reiki, what they say is to bring the fingers and thumbs together. Otherwise, we can dissipate some of the sort of heartwarming, healing capacity through our fingers. You know, like you were holding grains of sand in your hand with your hand cupped. You would hold it, but as soon as you let your fingers go, it would fall away. Same if you wanted to take a drink of water from a lovely mountain stream, you would have your hand cupped. So we cup our hands when they're on the body to sort of move that energy in a more directed and contained way as we breathe. Let's just take 3 deep breaths together, simply to conclude this time that we're spending with each other. Breathing in. Breathing in. You may brush the hands down the body, down the front, and go laterally, down the legs. Bring the hands together and give them a little rub. Create a little heat. And bring our hands down to the earth in thanks for this lovely. There it is, it snuck in again. Cheeky little lovely. For this great earth beneath us. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you again another time. Whenever it feels right for you, just, do what you have to do. Come and join me. Bye.